They call us uncivilized, decayed, prone to violent outbursts because apparently hunger is now just another base primal instinct which the unspoiled have transcended in the uncounted hours since my own expiration. Apparently an entire industry of eating, from the farm to the butcher to the flash freezing factory to the market to the oven to the fork for every purpose and for every purpose a fork, to chewing before swallowing, have all replaced the somehow less civilized sinking of one's incisor into a neighbor's unsuspecting cranium. Or perhaps the portion of my brain whose purpose it was to remember such things was among the first to rot. No great loss, because meat is meat, and part of their infrastructure of consumption is an online service offering to drop-ship the uncooked brain or carrion of any number of succulent, if non-human beast, to any unspoiled address on the planet, packed in dry ice instead of skull, but whatever. The world serves at their living, breathing pleasure, and they need not hunt, nor kill, nor even gnarl through flesh to get to their food's creamy center. Meat comes to them in neat plastic packaging with flesh pre-stripped for their convenience. Perhaps this is the unrotten portion of my brain talking, but that sounds rather okay to me. I shall take up residence at such an address, if only to prove that we, the decayed, are not so different from the unspoiled. I shall eat as they eat, after one last meal in which I'll eat as we eat, the previous residents of said address. I shall wear their skin and not chew it, no matter how delectable it smells, or how soft it would feel against my gums. That's rigor mortis, because I have much more restraint than they give our kind credit for, and where is it written that one must be forever averse to change, just because one no longer breathes, or has a soul, or has that portion of the brain which tells one not to eat every one at every opportunity? But still. Gummy bracelets, really this? This is what's become of the land of the living? This malleable rubber which teases like leather between the teeth but leaks in the throat like chemicals? This? One would never see a decayed child wearing such pastels, warning prey of her presence in the dark. Oh, that's right. Unspoiled children need not hunt for their own food. It comes to them wrapped in plastic and teeming with corn syrup. How silly of me to forget. But unspoiled children do hunt. This much I learn in my first hour among them. They just ring the doorbell first. I know I shouldn't answer the door so soon after getting dressed in this skin, but this is what they do. This is how they live. By choosing to take up residence among them, I have eschewed the chewing of flesh for the more civilized answering of door. These are the expectations which... I shall attempt to continue my story in the current issue of Shimmer magazine. No promises.